Hey friends, it's me, Pastor Doug, with another word of encouragement for the day for today, Wednesday, September 29th. And today's word comes out of the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 11. And I gotta warn you, this verse at first seems really harsh. Like when I read it to you, it's gonna sound really mean. But let me set it up by giving you a little bit of the background and a little bit of context before I read today's verse. So what we call the book of 1 Corinthians is actually a letter written by the Apostle Paul to the first followers of Jesus who were living in the ancient city of Corinth. And apparently there were some serious issues in the Corinthian church. I mean, some real destructive, sinful behavior that Paul wrote this letter to deal with and to confront. And in doing so, he writes these words. He says, "But now I am writing to you that you must not associate with anyone who claims to be a brother or sister." In other words, a fellow follower of Jesus, anyone who claims to be a Christian, but is sexually immoral or greedy or an idolater or a slanderer or a drunkard or a swindler. He goes on to say this. He says, "Do not even eat with such people." Wow, I told you it sounds really harsh, right? I mean, it seems really mean. It's kind of like, geez, Paul, I thought we were supposed to be loving. I thought we were supposed to be accepting of people. I thought we were supposed to not judge other people, right? But here's what Paul understood. Paul understood that sometimes the most loving thing that you and I can do is to hold someone accountable for their sinful, destructive behavior. Because that's the reality of sin. Sin is always destructive. And when we see someone that is persisting in destructive behavior, it's actually leading to their own self-destruction. What's loving about allowing that? What's loving about sitting back and allowing that to continue? That's not a loving thing to do. When we see someone persisting in a self-destructive behavior that's causing pain and disruption to the people around them, what's loving about sitting on the sidelines and not being willing to say anything? No, Paul is saying there are times that we actually have to get involved and we have to hold people accountable for their behavior, not because we're mean, not because we're judgmental, not because we want to be harsh, not because we just want to point fingers at people. No, it's actually motivated by love. And friends, sometimes the most loving thing that you and I can do is to hold someone that we love accountable for their destructive behavior. And friends, sometimes the most loving thing that someone else can do for you is to hold you accountable for your sinful, destructive behavior. So friends, let's chew on that today, and we'll pick these videos back up tomorrow. We'll see you then.